As you can see from the title, I've bought a new track car well, it's new to me, but it's definitely not new, and it needs a lot of work, and I have some future plans which I think would be pretty sick, so I thought I'd record this video, show you around the car and show you what there is, what needs to be done, because at the moment, how it stands, it is a proper shed. I think it'd be pretty sick for the track, and I think if we do the right things, it could be quite fast. So let's dive into the shed of a car I've got now. Anyway, future plans of the Peugeot 107. Currently, it is my daily, so I'm quite scared of the engine shitting itself. However, realistically, it is a Toyota. I don't care what you say, realistically, it's a Toyota. I want to turbo it. Standard the 68 horsepower. At 790 to like 850 kg. With it fully being stripped out, it's probably about 700 or 750 kg with no one in it, possibly. What do I know? I haven't weighed it. I couldn't tell you the specific weight. However, if I smack a turbo on it, it should push it to about 131, which is my guess, which is where I want to go with this car. I would love to turbo it, and I have the turbo at home. The bonus is, this is a 2007, and from, I think it's 2012 upwards, the Peugeot 107s put a really shit gearbox in, where you could hit like 110 mph in third. However, I think I top out about 75 in third, so I've got the better gearbox, because the issue we'd run into with the longer gearbox is you'd be in boost in second gear, but then when you shift into third, you wouldn't be in boost anymore, so then you'd be back to stock power, and then you'd have to wait for boost kick in. Basically, third gear was pointless, but because this has got the shorter gearbox, realistically, I should be in boost all the time, and it should be faster than if you turboed like a 2012 upwards one, so I've gone with the good gear there. I'm going to do a 0 to 60 with it completely at NA, and then when it's turboed, we'll do another 0 to 60. Should be fun. We'll see how the 107 does. Are you ready to see the slowest thing ever? Because you ain't ready to see something so slow. All right, 2, 1. I spun a bit. I didn't want to do that. $60. Not the best. I did wheel spin, which I didn't want to do. It's slow, but if you remember that it's only a 1 litre, it's not that slow, if you get what I'm saying. Like, it is slow, but for a 1 litre, it's not that slow. Like, my mate's got a 1.7 diesel Lupo, and I'm faster than that. Alright, we start. Oh, there's people. I'll start. We're at 20 and I'm flooring it now. At about 3 or 4k, that's when it picks up. So I've just hit 4k now, and it'll pick up a bit. And then it red lines at 6, so I am going uphill. I've just hit 60. There's a walker. This is attempt 2 of filming this because I completely messed up the recording yesterday, so attempt 2, here we go. In the short space of yesterday, I smashed the windscreen on it, which is a pain in the Quick backstory on the car. Harry dropped me a message, was like, oh, Carl's selling this for 400 quid, and I was like, I'm interested. So I got Carl to bring it down, I had a look at it, and I was like, yeah, I need that. Because I didn't want to buy like a normal car. I wanted something where I could like track it and just build something stupid and funny, and well, there it is. So yeah, my friends bought some, took them to the track, got bored of them, was like, yep, there's nothing else for me to do, so I was like, I'll buy it. It needs a lot of work. There's a lot of stone chips around the car. in scratches, and there's a couple dints. There's like a dint literally in the sill. I know it's only a 107 and it doesn't have to look perfect, but I'd prefer it to look pretty nice over rusty and fucked. To be fair, there's not actually much rust on it. I thought there'd be a lot more rust. There isn't actually that much rust. It's just more scratches what needs sorting. When I originally bought the car, it only had the original seats in it, and it also didn't come with seat belts. So, and it didn't have an MOT when I bought it as well, so I was a bit iffy about that, but I was like, nah, it'll pass, and it passed. The advisories were no rear seats and no rear seat belts, which is fully stripped, so it's a bit obvious really. But I want bucket seats. A lot of my friends never run bucket seats. It's something I've always been like, oh, you should get bucket seats for your car, and no one ever did. So I thought, now I've finally got my own car, I can go and get some bucket seats. So I went on eBay. I was looking everywhere on Facebook and I couldn't find any. I could find some Recaro ones, but like 500 quid, and I was like, I don't know if I want to pay that much. And I was looking for black ones, and a lot of the seats were red around me. I went on eBay anyway, and these popped up, £260 for a set of two in large, and they were red. I know I just said I wasn't looking for red, and I wasn't. I'm actually grateful I bought red, because the red stands out, and I think they look sick, to be fair, so I'm actually happy I went with red. And then I needed harnesses as well, so I went with 4-point TRS harnesses, £180 off eBay, not too bad. It needs wheels. Them wheels what are on it now are absolutely vile. They are Renault wheels, they're 16-inch, and they do not fit. If I full lock, it rubs, and it rubs a lot, to the point where if I full lock on a hill, I don't even need my handbrake, it'll just stop the car. So I'm planning on ordering some 15s. I think I'm going 195 by 50 by 15 in about a week or so. So in a week this should be all. In the next video it'll be me putting some nice wheels on this, and I think I'm going to go with semi-slicks. I'm going to go with some standard Nankang NS2Rs or NR2s or NS2s, whatever the not semi-slick versions were. But I thought I want to take it to track in June, so I might as well just get some semi-slicks in. It is my daily, so daily and semi-slicks is a bit risky, but I'm going to go with the 200 treadwear instead of the 100 treadwear, so they'll be a little bit harder than the 100 treadwear, so they don't have as much grip, but they won't wear out as fast, so I should be able to daily them. So yeah, I smashed the windscreen, which is a pain in the arse, but I'm going to get that replaced. And unfortunately that means I'm going to have to get the Gran Turismo sunstrip taken off, but I think I'm going to buy another one, because the Gran Turismo sunstrip, it matches it so well. When I first got the car, it was on there, and I was like, that is disgusting and childish, I hate it. But the more I've looked at it, the more I've realised that is literally a car you'd see in Gran Turismo. Therefore, I've made my mind up. It's cool, and I'm going to keep it, and it's funny. So, the Gran Turismo sunstrip will be back. The spotlights are funny. The original lights on it are shit. And yeah, I have no other reason for the spotlight. It's funny. Same as there's an F1 light on the back, which originally didn't work how everyone wanted it to. So Harry used just his fucking insane brain and literally basically completely rewrit how the motherboard works. So now it works how we like it to, and that's wired up to the rear window demister. Underglow, it also has underglow. Yes, cringy. Yes, I know underglow was back in like 2005. Yeah, I know it's not cool, but like, bring back neons. Hashtag bring back neons. They're just funny, and they're kind of cool. The underglow looks cool in red because it matches the seats and everything, and the interior and the toe straps. However, I really like it when it's in green because it gives me Fast and Furious vibes. You know, when they're like the blacked out Hondas are chasing that lorry and they've got the green underglow. It looks sick, and it reminds me of that, and I feel like when it's got black wheels on, it'll look even cooler. I also forgot to mention it's a Peugeot 107 Sport XS, so it has this sport trim line. The interior, them red bits aren't spray painted, they actually come red from standard. The exhaust tip, that is also standard. They come like that, which actually shocked me. And on the side it has like the Sport XS, however this side's fallen off, so I've gone onto eBay and I've ordered a fresh set because I think it's probably the coolest part of the Sport trim line, and I've got one missing, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna replace that, and I'm gonna get another one. As the car currently stands, it is It's on Brembo no, it's not on Brembo calipers, I bloody wish. It's on Brembo discs and Brembo pads. I wish it was on calipers, but for the big caliper kit, it's 1.3 grand, and I don't think the car right now, as it stands, is fast enough to need to be able to stop any faster, because it stops pretty sick, even with tragic tyres. And it's got drums on the back, which have been fully refurbed, so they're alright. The handbrake is absolutely terrible. That just needs tightening up. I'm not sure the brand of the coilovers it's on, however, I think Carl picks them up for about 500, 550, from 450s to 550, and they've fully set that up. They're stiff. Wow, I feel every bumping piece of dust in the road, Jesus Christ, but it handles phenomenally. Once again, even with the shit tyres, so once it's got semi-slicks on, I don't want to know how well this is going to handle. And it's also got a short shifter on it, and so many of my friends have driven it. Like, I think I've had at least 6, 7, 8 people drive my car, and every single one of them doesn't like the short shifter. They struggle to put it in gears, but I'm just like naturally used to it now, so to me it's very normal, which I find it quite funny watching them struggle. So that bag of rubbish is mine. I took it out of the car just while I filmed this. I was just packing my bag up, and it started shaking, making weird sounds. So there's either something in it or there was something under it. I think that little hole there is where the creature lives. While I pack up, I'm going to leave my camera filming this hole, so if something crawls out, tell me. The ground's moving. Oh look, you might see it. What the fuck is that? And I think that's everything for the car for now, so it's not fast, but it's just pretty cool and it's funny, and I think once it's turboed, and I think once it's turboed or engine swapped, I think it'll be quite fast, and I feel like a lot of people will like it, especially when they see it pushing Porsches around tracks. So I think I've covered everything, so I think that's it. If you're interested and want to see the project of the 107 getting built up, remember, like and subscribe, comment down below your thoughts, what issues we're going to have, or how stupid I am, because it's probably just a stupid car to do it. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, whatever that may be. Safe. Why did I do that?